say hello to Mr. Clean, the newest and shiniest motorcycle at the Zigwheels garage. This right here is the sportiest motorcycle that you can buy from Royal Enfield. Heck, it's even got its own racing series. How cool is that? But before we proceed any further, make sure that you follow the Zigwheels Instagram account. We'll be posting real-time updates on this bike over there, and if you have any queries or want us to test out anything specific, do drop us a comment. The maximum fuel efficiency that I have achieved on this bike is 21 kilometers per liter. Now that's quite low. And considering today's fuel prices, it's very heavy on the pocket as well. But if you ride sanely, you can achieve over 25 kilometers per liter. But with a bike like this, would you really do that? While the ergonomics and performance tempt you to push harder, the rather simple suspension setup and sharp steering geometry limit by how much you can enjoy the bike in twisties. The long wheelbase and superbike rivaling rake angle induces a slight weave at speeds over 80 km per hour, which does get unnerving at times. And then when you finally hook the bike right into the bends, the telescopic fork gets all mushy, which isn't ideal. The lack of front end feel is amplified by the grip levels offered by the Seat Zoom Cruise tires. While they are an improvement over the old Pirelli Phantom Sport comps, they aren't really worthy of praise. So perhaps I have to find stickier tires and a thicker grade of fork oil to gain some feel at the front end. This takes flashy to a whole new level. Okay, maybe not Ranveer Singh kind of flashy, but you get my point. The black paint stripe and the golden logo complement the chrome finish very well. I mean, look at that. You would just end up ogling at this motorcycle for hours. I know for a fact that the Zig team has. But what sticks out like a sore thumb is this, the speckled finish on this engine. But don't worry, we'll be fixing that during our next long-term report. The enticing looks come with an equally charming engine. This bike doesn't require you to stay on your toes all the time. Want to cruise at 100 km per hour? Not a problem. Want a chill ride around the town? Mr. Clean's got your back. The loads of bottom end and mid-range grunt means not only are quick overtakes easier, but so is city riding. Which brings me to its ergonomics. Being a RC200 owner, the first thing that I noticed is how accommodating the Conti is. You see, the riding posture is sporty, but it isn't taxing either. So even after spending long hours on the saddle, I wasn't exhausted or had a sore back. So riders who are not a fan of the sporty riding posture will be surprised by Conti's friendliness. The Conti has the appeal of a proper cafe racer. It has sporty performance, but somehow the racer bit is missing. And we shall be fixing that in our next report. Like I mentioned earlier, do follow us on Instagram for real-time updates on Mr. Clean. Until then, happy motoring and ciao!